Hey guys, this is CJ here, and I'm another member of Team Sucker Punch, and I got a battle here with Adler. So he leads off with his Swampert, and I lead off with my Scyther. I sword dance thinking he was going to set up Stealth Rocks, but he just goes straight for the Avalanche. And judging by how much it did, I could have survived another one, but I thought he was going to set up Stealth Rocks here, so I decided to just go for an Aerial Ace, which does about half after leftovers. So yeah, he goes for the Avalanche again and takes out my Scyther because, yeah. So now I go into my Espeon here. Oh wait, after leftovers. So I go to my Espeon and I just want to take it out before it could set up Stealth Rocks, but he switches into his Crest. And it does like absolutely nothing. Even after the special defense drop, I don't want to stay in against this thing, so yeah. I switch out here into my Gastrodon just to try to Toxicate while it sets up Reflect, which isn't that bad. I wasn't gonna hit it physically anyways. So I go for Toxic here, and he switches into a Fortress, which is a great prediction on his part. So I withdraw into my Espeon while he set up a layer of spikes. I guess he didn't know, but my Espeon packs Hidden Power Fire, so a Specs Hidden Power Fire is gonna easily one-hit KO that Fortress. Yes. But now I'm locked into Hidden Power Fire. So he sees this and goes into his Alakazam. And I don't want to stand on that, so I go back into my Gastrodon while he Signal Beams me. Signal Beam didn't do that much, but he gets confused, which is pretty bad. I think I try to surf here or something. Well, I'm not too sure what I try to do. I think stockpile. I try to stockpile here. He Calm Minds, and yeah. I try to stockpile, but I hurt myself. And I thought at +1 I still could have lived one Psychic from an Alakazam, but I guess not. Alakazam is just pretty damn powerful. So yeah, I get taken down by this Alakazam. So then now I go into my Miltank. I just needed this thing paralyzed, because I don't think like much of my team could take a +1 Alakazam pretty well. So he luckily misses with his Focus Blast, so I get a Paralyze off, which was pretty game changing, I think. So he Focus Blast and hits this time, which takes out my Miltank, which at least I got the Paralyze off. I kind of sent my Miltank in for like a suicide. So yeah, I go down here and now I switch into a Tauros, my Tauros, to get the much needed Intimidate on this Alakazam, because that's exactly what you need to do on an Alakazam. So he switches out here and goes into his Crest while I set up a sub. Not too sure why, but I did anyways. Wasn't too smart if you think about it, but so I just go for the return, and it doesn't really do that much. Pretty disappointed on how much Adamant Tauros did to that. So he Charge Beams me, which doesn't take out the sub, so that was good. And judging by how much return did, I didn't want to just go for return. That would be like a 10-hit KO or something. So I just go for Stone Edge, just hoping for a crit, and I don't get it this first time. And then he breaks my sub with another Charge Beam. But he gets a special attack boost the first time, but not this time. He breaks my sub as I go for another... Yeah, I go for another Stone Edge here. And guess what? I get the crit this time. But it all doesn't matter after this next move. He Charge Beams me, which doesn't even do that much considering +2 or +1, I'm not too sure, but yeah. Yeah, I made a bad mistake here. The way I play, I misclicked by pressing Earthquake with my thumb. I hold my DS in my hand and yeah, I misclicked by pressing Earthquake with my thumb. God damn it. Now this thing's like at full health again. a return or a Stone Edge would have killed it, but no. It didn't really matter too much. I guess it just made the game longer. So I just go for a Stone Edge again, hoping to get a crit, but I don't. And then he just Ice Beams me for the kill. So now I just want this thing dead. I don't want this thing to do anything else against me. So I just go into my Espeon to try to do a Specs Signal Beam against it. I know it's not stabbed, but it's Specs and Espeon has high special attack. I thought it'd do a lot more than that. I thought it would have killed it. But I do get the Confuse, which is good. So he hits through the Confuse though, which, yeah, it's bad. So he Charge Beams me, and after 2 special attack, it still didn't do anything. So I just go for another Signal Beam here, but he withdraws, saving it for later. And he switches into a Blissey. Yeah, a Blissey. So I Signal Beam it, and it does jack shit. Yeah, I don't want to stay in now, so I switch out and I go into my Hitmonchan to try to set up on this thing. This thing Calm Minds, which I'm not too afraid about. And I just go, right here I just go for the bulk up, knowing I probably won't be able to one-hit KO it. So I just bulk up, as he soft-boiled, thinking I was just going to go shit for an attack, but I didn't. And then I bulk up again, as he goes for an attack this time, for an Ice Beam. Yeah, I was hoping this thing wouldn't freeze, because it's probably Serene Grace, because of Calm Mind, but yeah, I just go for the Drain Punch. After 2 bulk ups, yeah, I know it's going to kill it, so we just gotta wait for his health to go down. And thanks to Drain Punch, I gain all of my health back, as you will see. So I gain all my health back, and now I'm in a really good position with 2 bulk ups at full health. So I go into his Flygon now. I'm guessing it's Scarfed, but with 2 bulk ups, I'm sure I could live anything this thing got. So he goes for an Outrage, and it doesn't even take me to my Select Berry, and I just Ice Punch it for the kill. And yeah, I take it out, and this is why that Paralyze was so crucial. If this Alakazam wasn't paralyzed, he would have one-hit KO'd me with a Psychic or something like that, or anything. He would have killed me. And it might have changed it, but not too sure. So I just take that thing out with a Thunder Punch. That thing would kill it for sure. So I go for an Ice Punch here, just in case it doesn't kill. I get a crit, but I'm not too sure if it matters. And then he goes into his last Pokemon, which is that Swampert. And I just Drain Punch it, which almost takes us out, but that Swampert won't be able to do anything. So yeah, good game, Adler, and rate, comment, and subscribe to Team Sucker Punch. We need more members. It's just me, Killakid, and Gary the Gengar. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe, and see you next time, guys.